Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona, where the sound of the big red siren signals it is time for football. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Arizona Cardinals. On the Rams sideline is Sean McVay. These guys are in the midst of a great run. Only one loss in their last 10 games. Across from him, his counterpart, the Cardinals' Jonathan Gannon. These guys came up short on the road last week. Now they're trying to turn things around in front of the home crowd here. Three-quarters of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This to the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they will tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
2nd and 7. Back to throw, Stafford. That's caught, Puka Nacua. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. Off of play action, here's Stafford. This one is stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8
yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll fake the give, now Stafford. Finding Williams on the check down. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. These guys running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Rams, first down. A 5-yard gain on the play.
Now a play fake and it's Stafford.
First down.
That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
First down.
Williams is into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. Well, these guys scored touchdown after touchdown in that win a week ago. So how do they come out this week? Same way. They've got that momentum going, a touchdown on the opening drive.
I think it's safe to say that they're in a groove, isn't it? I mean, a lot of times we've seen where teams have scored a ton of points the week before. The very next week struggle to score almost as if they used it all up. Not in this case. This group appears locked in.
We're going to have to make some adjustments if you're on the other side of that football. Extra point attempt here still to come. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it was capped off by the Kyren Williams touchdown run. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw 1 touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. He'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 44-yard line, here's a second down and 6.
Second and 6.
Now Murray off play action. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 35.
Cardinals, first down.
Murray a give. This is Connor. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Rams 35-yard line.
Now Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
Harrison Jr. That's a gain of 8. Brings up third.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So they've gotten the third down conversion, but the illegal block in the back means they'll have to try it all over again.
Yeah, those are the ones that can be really tough to bounce back from, Brandon. Such a poorly timed penalty.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
Chad Ryland on for the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Cardinals have got it. And they bring this one back. A scoop and score. Fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Rams offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there on the second down. Well, Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, look at this Arizona defense. They've been pretty good against the pass. Not amazing, but good. Number 13 in the league.
Yeah, this has been a good defense, but they're going to have to really prove it in this one because guess what? They're facing the #1 passing offense in the NFL. It's definitely a prove-it day for them.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for Rams. First down.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nacua hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Rams have retaken the lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The drive will start with Connor. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Screen pass to Connor. Given 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Murray now. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Connor. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. So from the 26-yard line, here's the 2nd and 8. Now Stafford. On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. It'll be a gain of 5. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Stafford now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Stafford. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing again is Stafford. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Stafford. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
To throw is Stafford. He'll try and do this himself. And to find the open man, that's complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 32-yard line. That'll put him over 100 yards receiving now here in this first half of action. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running, how about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
A 45-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a nice kick there as they add 3 to the lead.
And from what I've seen so far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And able to get this out to the 25. The football back in the hands of the Arizona Cardinals. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
He hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down.
Formation for the Cardinals.
46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Take it at the 37. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Rams offense and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. And he's putting together a remarkable season. Currently the NFL's leader in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
Back at the 45-yard line.
Stafford. Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Again, it's Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. You see the numbers, up over 200 passing yards already. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Throwing is Stafford. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
Rams, first down. Ready. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Williams is going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown.
Touchdown, LA.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point attempt to come here. And the lead is up to 14. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by the Kyron Williams touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
And I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I'm going to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
Murray now to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
To throw is Murray. And it is caught. Now the Cardinals going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And the Cardinals.
Now Murray again. Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
48-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Here's Murray. This one finds Wilson downfield. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Second down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Murray going to throw.
At the Rams 11-yard line.
And that is caught. Touchdown Cardinals. Michael Wilson in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. The extra point by Ryland up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And with only 9 seconds remaining, with not much time, we'll see how they play this. He'll let this go for Adams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. The final shot before the break, Stafford. Looking deep for Adams. And he slings one that's incomplete. So halftime here out west, let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. The calendar now reads December. The holiday season is upon us, and the playoff picture starting to take shape. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. At M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, the Ravens at home to take on the Steelers in a physical matchup in the AFC North. And this is the running back. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And it's the former collegiate star here in the Sunshine State, Anthony Richardson. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. And it's Tua Tagovailoa. He gets this one complete, 6-yard touchdown pass. The Dolphins get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, we take a look at the rest of the action going on around the NFL here in Week 14. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Cardinals ready to go here to start the third quarter. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Play fake. Murray. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Throwing now is Murray. That went out wide and intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throw an interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been incredible all year long. The NFL's leader in passing yards as he just recently eclipsed the 4,000-yard mark on the season. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to be down at the 35. Gain of 7.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole that closed there quickly at the end. He'll drop this down to Williams, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
On gain of 6. That's good. We're on Rams. First down. It's a gain of 6. First down, Los Angeles.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He lost 9 there. That's really going to set him back for second down.
The tackle made back to the 39-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Open man is Atwell, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Rams, first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down, Rams.
Off of play action, here's Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Rams go up by 2 touchdowns.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Now for the point after. And the lead is up to 14. 5 plays there on that drive. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
At the 36-yard line.
Connor going to get it again on second down. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
Brings up third down.
Murray on the sneak. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Here comes the Cardinals punter now as he's on to kick it away. Pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. That's an early touchdown grab for last week's NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was so electric, and they talked about it all week long. Have to try to contain him.
And now for him, being able to focus on the task at hand. And not just immediately assume that last week it totally carries over, but you got to like the start that he has, showing those great hands that we've seen from him throughout.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 47-yard line.
To throw, it's Murray. Complete to Jones. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Murray. Throwing quickly to Wilson.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. They got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Now Murray. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray, 30 yards. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
Makes the score.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Officially, they'll call it down at the 44. The Rams offense and Devontae Adams set to take over once more. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. That is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over in that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Cards will take over, first and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that last touchdown drive, a good mix of pass and run. Defensively, they just looked a little out of whack.
And it's so hard to stay up with an offense that has things going so well, where you're guessing and guessing wrong play after play. So what you need is someone on the defensive side of the ball to make a big play. Throw that balance out of whack. That's what you're looking for now. Not worrying so much about guessing what the play call is.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back to the desert. We're in Glendale. It's Cardinal football, but they trail here as we get set to bring you the fourth and final quarter. The Cardinals on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. That one too wide and incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Murray now. Screen pass to Connor. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 33. They need 12 here. It's third down.
Third down and 12.
Throwing again, Murray. Caught by Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. A short one here, caught by the Bride. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And it's 2nd down. Murray now to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
It's now 3rd down.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. They had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
It's now 4th down.
Now Murray's got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Now Stafford. The left side throw complete to Adams. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They give it to Williams, running right. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
A gain of 6. And the Rams, first down.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. It's Williams. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
And they'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
That's a jet sweep. This is Adams.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Throwing is Stafford. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now Murray off play action. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Murray keeps it himself, and he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Cardinals 1st down.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Murray going to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. You know, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And that's incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. They'll start out here with a jet sweep.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
Up the middle, it's Williams. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams.
And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
It's a jet sweep. This is Adams.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
It's a jet sweep. This is Adams.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
And a That's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Colby Parkinson from 4 yards out. And the Rams extend this fourth quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11. His great season throwing the ball continues. That last touchdown pass, number 40 for him on the year. One after here coming up. And the lead is now 24. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for L.A., the win pushes their record now to 11-2 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans.